everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's learn Coagulation Cascade today. Not many people know this, but Coagulation Cascade is actually named after a battle, and that is
Battle of Timbuktu.
yes, you heard right, Battle of Timbuktu. So, as I know the whole story, let me narrate you the Battle of Timbuktu. So, it actually started with a fight between two soldiers, 11 and 7. So, there was a fight between 11 versus 7 because they all wanted to get to Timbuktu and to know about him. So, Timbuktu is actually a person in this scenario. They wanted to know who this Timbuktu is. So, 11 versus 7 had a fight, and before things could get messy or even bloody, there was a middleman that arrived at the spot. His name was Factor 10. He was the middleman and he didn't want to create a scene at that spot. So he told them to calm down. But 11 did not pay heed to his advice. So he brought out his friends to support him, his neighbors actually. And those were factor 12, factor 9, and factor 8. So it was now 4 against 1. So 12, 11, 9, and 8 were on 11's team, while 7 was on his own. So they started beating up 7, and this is why they gave 7 that sad red color. But Ten could not see all that violence, so he told them to stop. And he said that wait, I can help you both get to Timbuktu. I know where he is. Let's all help each other, and with our collaborative effort, we can easily reach to Timbuktu. So 12 helped 11, 11 helped 9, 9 activated 8, and this is how all these factors helped activate each other till they reached 10, and 10 introduced them to Timbuktu. All of the soldiers were surprised to see that Timbuktu was actually Factor 2, and Factor 2 was his true identity, and 10 could only help them reach factor 2 with the help of his assistant factor 5. So, this was the Battle of Timbuktu. So, these were just the facts, but if you want to know the true mechanism, this next slide is for you. So, how did all those factors help each other to find Timbuktu, or converted itself to its activated form 12A, and then 12A helped convert 11 to 11A, then 11A helped convert 9 into 9A, and 9A helped convert 8 into 8A, which helped to convert 10 into 10A. 7 also helped as a separate pathway. When it converted itself to 7A, it helped convert 10 into 10A. So, with the help of 5A, 10A was able to convert factor 2 or Timbuktu into its active form, which was 2A or thrombin. After many years passed, historians started naming these two teams as pathways. They named the team 7 as extrinsic pathway because of all the external injuries he got from the 11 team. This is why 7A has a red color because he got a lot of tissue damage, a lot of external injuries, and this is why he's termed as extrinsic pathway. Whereas the opposite of extrinsic is intrinsic, so they found that it was right to term the 11 team as intrinsic pathway. And the intrinsic pathway is activated by contact with subendothelial collagen, which is inside the body, which is an internal injury. All the reactions taking place outside intrinsic and extrinsic pathway are termed as common pathway. So, the PTT, which is a test that I will talk about in detail in another video of mine, is used to measure intrinsic pathway, the factors involved in intrinsic pathway and in the common pathway. And how do we learn that PTT is associated with intrinsic pathway? Well, I will come back to that, but first you should know that PT, which is another test, is used to measure the factor in extrinsic pathway, the efficacy of the intrinsic pathway. So PTT, since it's a longer word than PT, so it is associated with intrinsic pathway, which has a lot of members in its team. So this is why PTT is associated with intrinsic pathway. Heparin acts on the intrinsic pathway, whereas warfarin acts on the extrinsic pathway because a war was waged on factor 7A. So this is why I associated warfarin with extrinsic pathway. So they all stood there and wondered what was the task of Timbuktu. Why was Timbuktu so important? What was the role of factor 2? Well, the role of factor 2 was to convert fibrinogen, which is factor 1, into its active form 1A fibrin. And we will learn about what fibrin does in our next video. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I tried to make it short for you. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hope you have a great day. Bye bye.